professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
And today we got a special guest, Mr. Prim.
Yo, back in the building,
All right, we're here to finish it out.
Always great to be here, What's up, fellas?
It's the end of 2023. We have finally, wasn't it, we were on episode like 12 or something, and then we were like, yo, 2024 is just around the fucking corner. That was back in March. Yeah. Where the fuck are we at now, right?
Yeah, it's here.
We fucking arrived.
It's here.
At last.
For real. Quick.
Yeah. It's like as you talk to people, most people are like, man, this year, like there's a feeling of this year went by really slow, and then at the same time you're like, but it went really fast. It's like a fucking, you know. And somebody came up with I heard somebody say something about that the other day of why we feel like everything's moving, so the world is moving faster, is because, you know, back in the day, remember when you just came home, had a beer, and sat on your porch, time just was going slow. You just weren't doing very much. Wow. But now that we understand more, now that we're seeing the world faster, we're understanding what's happening faster in the news and the media and the social medias and all this shit. That's why it feels like it's moving faster, because we're seeing it faster. And because we're seeing it faster, we feel like we're going through it faster. But it's really like time doesn't fucking exist.
Right.
It just doesn't exist, but we feel it like that in those ways. That we, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah. Interesting. So, what's this, episode 54?
54.
54.
Studio 54.
Studio 54. How many great 54s were there? Any football 54s? Any basketball 54s you can think of?
54.
Nothing off the fucking...
It was one.
Nothing off the dome, huh? There's got to be one, right? Somebody out there's a good 54.
What's that, refrigerator?
Ooh.
What was he?
What was his number?
Was he 55 or 54?
He's got to be
one of those.
The fridge.
Yeah.
Let's look him up.
I think the Kimby Mutombo was 55.
Yeah?
Not
Let's look up.
Mutombo?
I think that nigga wore 2
Let's see. The fridge.
I don't know. Hold on. You talking about Elijah one?
No, the Kimby.
The Kimbe Mutombo.
Oh, the Kimbe.
William Perry.
I think that was Denver Nuggets.
Let's see. William Perry. What was his number?
I think it was the Nuggets.
54. That's crazy.
He was number 72, number 90, and number 95.
Oh,
so
damn.
Missed it on that one. You think Mutombo?
He was nowhere near that
Mutombo's 55.
Mutombo.
50.
Let's see what his was. Dikembe Mutombo.
Oh, that's Robinson. He 55 too.
Was he?
Boom, boom, ba.
No, Robinson was 50.
Boom, boom, ba, boom.
Yeah,
He was
50.
There it is. There it is. He called it. Number 55. He called it.
But that's not 54.
Yeah.
It's not 54.
Yeah, 54. We on 54.
Oh, we said 54.
Damn.
Shit. Okay. Anyways, didn't work out.
That's crazy because there's somebody that got
There's
a 54.
somebody out there. NASCAR driver, maybe.
I can't
NASCAR
think of it. I can't think of
it
it off the top of
It's
head
got to
right
be a
now.
54 NASCAR
Don't
driver.
remember,
54,
I don't
right.
remember a 54, man.
Leave it in the comments.
But 5 plus 4 means 9.
There it is.
Nah.
That works too. 369. Yep, it's all in there.
I know who had 9.
Who had number 9?
Yeah, I know who had 9. Sayal.
Oh yeah.
No. What's the boy name? Drew.
Drew Brees?
Yeah, Drew Brees.
You went from Junior Seau to Drew Brees?
He number 9, right?
I think he is.
Yeah, he got number 9. Rondo, he got 9. Yeah. You know, some numbers out there.
I see where you're going. I see what you did.
Yeah.
The 9s are definitely there. Not the 54s, though.
Right.
Yeah.
54. Damn,
that's a tough one.
That's crazy.
That's a tough one. Crazy.
Well, as soon as we get home, you be like, oh,
Right.
there it is.
Something will pop up. You're not thinking about it.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll leave it in the comments. Somebody will go, I know. We'll see what happens.
54, y'all. 54.
See what happens.
54.
But yeah, we're here. We're at the end of the year. It's 2023 was a 7. You put that together, that's 7. Next year is an 8. 2024. That's an 8. So it's like we've completed like that 7-year, what do they call that? The 7 years of tribulations or something? Isn't that something they talk about? I think they're saying 2016 was when it started. But they're also talking from March to March. They use the original calendar, not I don't even know which one we're under. I don't know if it's the Julian or the Gregorian. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I don't pay enough attention. But apparently, the original calendar, you go from March to March type of deal. You know what I mean? Like that way, March is the spring, the start of spring. So it's like the rebirth. You don't start the real year in January in the middle of fucking winter. You know what I mean? Like they're like, where do you do that?
That's
at?
crazy.
Yeah.
I heard that before, I think.
So we're in the last few months of 2023 through March per se. You know what I mean? But the way the calendar we're in right now celebrates the new year at January 1st. You know, so I don't know, just some different things to think about. Because I think sometimes people get caught up in the whole nothing's going on or the year's about to be over, what's happening? It's like, well, we still have a few more months left technically in the original calendar, not this calendar they've given us. You know, so we got to think about it that way sometimes too, that this isn't technically the end of the year the way that we should be looking at it, but it's the way that we're already perceiving it through the illusion that's around us now.
It's all an illusion.
It's all an illusion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed.
You got to get up, get out, and get something. Can't let all your days pass you by.
Shit. Get up. Stand up.
Right, there it is.
Stand up for your rights.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, we all came up with something. I was like,
We're gonna make a
shit.
new remix of it in this
Right.
motherfucker.
I was like, shit. I feel left out. I gotta add something in there.
Definitely. But yeah, since this is the end of the end of the normal year we're talking about, I was thinking we could skim through a couple of things here with our podcast Spotify wrap up for the year. Let's
Yeah,
see
do
if
like
we
a Uncle Murder.
right. Let's see if we can see
Wrap up.
what's going on.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap this
Let's
thing up.
take
What
it
we
from
did.
the top.
Right from the top, Chelsea.
It says our top episode was episode 6. They almost got me. Who remembers that episode? That's when I got in that little fender bender.
Yep.
Got in that little, and still ain't resolved. That motherfucker lied to his insurance company. Remember we talked about it?
Yeah.
And his insurance company sent me a letter saying, we're not at fault. Sorry. And I'm like, but your vehicle ran into my vehicle. I don't understand what's going on here. So USAA's on the way. You know, I sick the dogs on them. You know what I'm saying? USAA is going after them. So we'll see what happens there.
Damn.
So there's how we wrap that one up.
That's the crazy part right there, man. Like, this is insurance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all wasn't there.
That's
You know what
why
I'm
I
saying?
said
Y'all
he
wasn't out there
had
when
to
this shit
lie
happened?
then. He had to lie because he told him some bullshit.
That's crazy.
He had to. That's the only way I see it.
Yeah, he had to. He had to. He had to tell that man something. I mean, is there a way you could tell that he hit you first? Like,
I mean, unless I was recording
is
it.
it in the back?
It was in the
back?
front.
On the front. See.
It's in the front. But he came across me. I didn't like go into the back of him. He pulled in front of me, and when I slammed on my brakes, he just clipped me. You know what I mean? So that's why I think they're trying to say, oh, it's my fault for not braking fast enough.
The fuck?
See what I'm saying? That's the only way I can look at it now.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's why you need them
dash cams.
Yep. Dash cam.
Roll with the dash cam, so you can say this is exactly what happened.
I always say I'm getting one, but I don't get the shit.
I say the same thing.
For real. And
There's
I'm on
a-
a radar. I'm
there's
on a
a-
radar too.
There's
But
a decent one for like $100, but I'm just like, why though? You know what I mean? Like technically, at this point, you can just start recording on your phone. Just turn your phone on and let it do its thing. It's the same shit.
yeah, but you don't know what.
But now
Yeah.
you're just using your phone.
Right.
You don't have
And
a
you don't
cloud.
know when it's gonna happen.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, that's the only other way. Is just start filming yourself 24/7.
But you always never knew when it was gonna happen.
Yeah. You're right.
You always never knew that.
You're right. So that's why you got the dash cam though.
But you know what? I think those dash cams, I think they're set to where like they know, like they're always recording, but they're not always storing, right? But the second you hit your brakes real hard, it then hits it and goes, oh, this might be a problem, and records that 30-second part. See what I'm saying?
So you saying
They're
it's not
set up to do
It's
that.
not recording.
You can set it up to record 24/7 anytime you're driving.
Yeah.
But I think you can also set it up to where it only detects actual fucking shit.
Oh, okay.
So it's always recording, but it doesn't actually save it unless you actually get into something.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Then you can just keep you just keep your basic little SD card in it, and you're good to go. And it just writes over based on, probably keeps like 2 weeks at a time or some shit, some shit like that. So who knows? But I don't know. I looked into them too before, and I was like, man. But I'm sitting there going, I'm not driving enough to really justify having this fucking camera in here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I'm just not.
And I
doing
really
enough
get in an
driving.
accident. So you know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you never know. You never know. But,
That's what it's for.
yeah.
Prepared, not scared, right?
Right. Shit.
let's
I
see
feel
what
like
we
I'm
got
a
here.
good driver.
So the United States was our top country. Everybody in the United States was feeling it,
What?
feeling the podcast.
Where's the rest of the world at?
We haven't reached them yet. That's all. We're on our way.
We need to put subtitles on this thing, put it in Spanish or something. You got
That's true. I think YouTube does shit like that where they put them in different languages and shit like that. It says our listeners the top three of all of our listeners, their top three music genres are number 1, rap music, number 2, pop music, and number 3, rock music. That's what our listeners.
rock music.
Yeah,
It made the list.
it made the list it's the top genres for our listeners. That's what our listeners are into. That's based on watching us and whatever else they're playing in Spotify. So yeah.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Let's see what else we
Cold,
got
cold
here.
world.
Damn.
Our podcast was shared. 40% was through text, 40% was a direct link, and 20% was Instagram. That's how we were sharing our podcast. Not bad. People were texting each other about this shit 40% of the time,
That's what's up.
or they were sharing a link 40% of the time, and 20% on Instagram. They were clicking through. So we're reaching them. We're getting out there. We're doing some things. In fact, our most shared episode, are y'all ready for this? I can't make this shit up, folks. Our most shared episode was episode 29.
Nice.
Watch the Fireworks, featuring the Congressman.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was the most shared episode.
Let's get it.
Sent that one out.
Everybody was sharing that.
Come check it out.
Mm-hmm.
See what the gang got going on. Yeah.
Let's see. What else is going on in here?
No, the show is doing real good.
We made 42 episodes this year. 40. So we were just talking about that before the show, remember? We were like, man, the majority of our shows obviously were this year because we started in December of 2029. That's why we just made our year last week or whatever of actually starting the show, So yeah, we made 42 episodes this year. So there's plenty for y'all to catch up on if this is your first episode.
And that's pretty good.
Yep. Let's see.
You got options to look at.
We are a top 10 podcast for 16 of our fans.
Hold up, man. Wait. Shouldn't it be 52 shows?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you count it that way, but this is a few weeks before the end of the year.
How many weeks we got left, though?
And we did
Two.
Two.
the music.
And then
that count too?
And then
Will that count too?
and then some of the episodes were highlight reels. They weren't actual full episodes. So there was a couple of those. So yeah, I got what you're saying. 42 and 52 don't make the same deal.
How was that happening?
So
Did we lose a week?
yeah, 1 week we didn't do anything as well. Yeah, there's 1 week we didn't do anything. Yeah, that was early in the year. What was that, like February or something? I think there was 1 year. February. There was 1 week we didn't do anything because that was back when we weren't prepared. We didn't know what the fuck's going on yet. We're new to this, folks. We're only in a year.
Yeah.
But look how great it's been already.
It's moving now.
Yeah. Look how great it's already been.
Oh, we started in February. That's what that's counting from, February.
Right. Yeah. Because it doesn't count the end of the year because you got that time.
So we going to hit 52 then.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got over 55 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Because we started last December and we're in this December. So, yeah, we're good. We got enough episodes.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Spotify just giving us a quick rundown. So, we're
That's showing you we consistent.
correct.
There's 52.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
52 weeks in a year. So that's how we know our numbers should be.
It should be
certain
in
amount.
those, right. You should have one a week. So yeah, we're a top 10 podcast for 16 of our fans. That's cool. We're a top 5 podcast for 13 of our fans. Not bad. Let's see.
Okay.
And drum roll, please. Where we get? Let's see what this is saying. And we're a number 1 podcast for 8 of our fans. Get out of here.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
We got 8 fans who think we're their number 1 podcast.
Nice.
We're reaching the masses.
Lovely.
And this is just on Spotify.
Right.
We don't got numbers for YouTube and everything else we're on. You know what I mean? And all the other podcast sites. Those probably got numbers too.
Good.
This is just for Spotify. Yep.
Somebody likes it. That's what it tells you.
Right.
Right. Somebody's liking it. 62% are returning listeners.
Nice.
We got a 60% turnover
Over
rate.
50.
Right.
This is up
Nice.
here with the numbers.
Yeah,
Right.
got the numbers, son.
Numbers. Numbers.
It's like, let's check the math.
Yeah. At the end of the year, let's check this out. So yeah, we're looking good. Let's see. There's probably a few more stats we can probably pull out of here.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Oh no, I think that was it.
Thanks for sharing. Keep sharing.
Right, keep sharing. Yeah, so that was it. So that's a little
Like,
breakdown
you
for the
know.
show.
Yeah,
Just to
I
give
like
the people a
it.
little
I like
breakdown
it. I
for
like
the
it.
show.
Yeah, that's
End
good.
of the year
Good
show.
update. Good update.
Yeah.
Yeah, end of the year show.
We're doing good. We'll be back next year.
Exactly. We're gonna
You know
continue
it.
rocking.
You know it. We don't stop here.
Yeah, like
Can't
this
stop.
episode
Won't
was
stop.
this episode was just
boy,
impromptu.
Bad boy.
You
Take
know?
that. Take that.
We were supposed to have a different guest.
Did he do it?
Right.
Oh, let's go there.
Oh, shit.
Let's talk about it.
Shit.
What's really going on over there? You know.
Yo,
It's a lot.
it's a lot, bro.
Definitely a lot. And I think he will.
You think he did it?
Yeah, come on.
So what's the evidence that he did it per se? Like what is? I don't even understand it all because I don't pay attention to it that much. So fill me in. Diddy's just an evil dude beating up bitches and kidnapping people? Is that how this is working?
I know.
Or like is that what we're believing?
It's the industry, man.
Right. But you think they're just going after him? So you think they're going after him?
I just think it's all kind of
Suspect.
weird.
Right. That's happening right now.
Like the dude that played the bad guy in Loki. You seen the Loki shit yet?
Nah, I ain't see all of it yet.
What else was he in?
Nah.
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft. Remember that? You know the actor Jonathan Majors. He's been in the news lately.
Apparently, bro, like there's footage of this dude taking his chick, throwing her in the car, and then like trying to get away.
And then he just bolts down the street.
Oh, damn.
The thing is she gets out the car and bolts right behind him. Like they're almost neck and neck for a minute.
At one point, it looked like she chasing him. Bro.
Right. She's chasing him. And he's just running. He's just running down the street. It's just cameras.
Yo, my nigga, look.
This is an actor. It's an actor.
Then he gets on trial for assault and abuse.
Right. That's what they get him for.
You read the text messages. Yeah. He just sounds like to me, the nigga sound like just like a nerdy black dude.
That's the way the context reads?
The way he talk on the text.
The way he talks on the text, got you. Just sounds a little nerdy. Right, sounds like a little nerdy action. I got you.
I'm like, so this is this actor dude. It sounds like this, that talks like that. He's playing these pretty cool roles, and he plays a pretty good job. He's good.
In low key, he plays like a god figure, like the god figure.
But somehow,
this is just like what? Not even a couple months ago, this shit just came out.
Right, this year.
So he's like a big, he's like a big thing right now.
See this shit?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, this shit happens
in real life.
In real life, but in his acting career, he's like launching off the launch pad. So is this his humiliation ritual? Is that what this is? This is his humiliation ritual?
Bomb droppers.
Oh, shit. Did we just call it?
I don't know. It just doesn't make too much sense to me. And then, so out of 4 charges, he got 4 charges. 2 of them stuck. And I could see how they made it stick because the way he was talking almost like alluded like he might have hit her like 2 days ago.
Right.
That's what it looked like. They probably got into some shit.
So he kind of had to admit to that. He's like, yeah, I did hit her, but not that night. You know, it's kind of a shit.
You get what I'm saying?
Right?
Yeah.
So I think they got him on one of them.
Right.
And then they got him on something else that I had saw in the text messages. And I was like, I think that's how they made him stick. But the other 2 look crazy.
Right.
And then the fact that he's running down the street.
Yeah, I saw that video.
And she chasing.
And I didn't understand what it was until he explained it to me.
If he did hit her 2 days ago, this is my question. Why you chasing this nigga the next day?
Right.
Down the street.
Right.
She could have just left at that moment, but she chased him down the street. Like, and
See, some females can't leave, man.
that's true.
After they get abused.
Even when the abuser
not
is
even
running
that.
away from you?
They want to run to it, right?
The abuser, the person that beat you up is running away.
Right.
Well, it's that's the toxic love triangle relationship bullshit going on. Is they're so obsessed with each other.
See how crazy that seems?
It gets wild. Yeah, they're just so. That takes us into relationships. Then you know what I mean? Like if that's the kind of relationship they're having, of this intense ups and downs, lefts and rights, maybe that's how they like it. You know what I mean? And sometimes it just gets out of fucking hand.
That's why they say we manifesting this, man.
Right.
And for some reason, I manifested just to see that whole shit play out. He manifests to live it.
Right.
But watching it, I'm sitting there like, this is crazy. I would have never. I'm like looking for like a Ike type of figure. You know what I'm saying?
Ike Burner.
Ike Turner.
Ike Burner.
Reporting live. We could do that clip, man. Just Ike
I
Burner.
might have to pause it and throw it in there.
Just Ike Burner reporting live. Yeah.
I'm
did the whole
stealing that
shit.
from the internet, and I'm popping it in right here. During this episode, we're seeing it while we're talking.
I'm
shit
looking
right
for
now.
like a Ike
It's going on.
Turner, Ike Burner type figure. Even Ike Burner was cool though. He wouldn't beat bitches.
No. Well,
He just reported the news and didn't let you know who he really was.
he's like, "Where's my powder, Jerome?" I'm not gonna play all of it, but I'm gonna put a piece in there.
Oh man, y'all crazy.
I just thought of that.
But yeah, I'm looking for that type of figure though.
Right, and he doesn't seem.
And he doesn't fit that build.
Right, he doesn't.
So I'm sitting there
seem
like
nowhere else.
I don't know, bro. Think about it. Like, so let's think about it like this, right?
But he just got fame. His fame is like new, within the last couple of years.
Right.
Yeah.
That plays into it.
So
'Cause
plays
That's
into
why.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
well,
that's why he could be acting wild too. It's because he doesn't understand what's going on. It's just everything's
could be he's
crazy.
acting wild, but I think he's paranoid, bro.
Right.
And some of the text messages sound like the nigga scared.
Right.
Like he was like
scared of his fame.
He was like, don't go to the hospital, cause then they gonna come for me. They gonna question me. So
Right.
he's scared from whatever he did 2 days ago. He's scared. Like let's say
Right.
the running incident. From what I read,
Right.
it seems like the running incident
Was different days.
was revealed and knew about before whatever they was talking about in the text messages.
but the
so
text
then-
messages were older.
I think they were older.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know because I ain't follow it that
Just to,
close.
right, just to get a
But
basic
like
timeline.
looking at
together.
it based on how I'm reading it, I'm like, that sounds like he's upset. They probably got into it. We don't know that.
Well,
We don't know how that
Right.
transpired. We don't know if
Right.
she smacked that nigga with a pan and then
That
pop
too.
pop.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gave her a
Like-
2-piece.
And then next thing you know, she want to go to the hospital. Nigga, you just hit me on the head with a pan.
And then now you
And
want
he's
to go
like,
to the
yo,
hospital.
chill that shit out. You go to the hospital, that's gonna bring everything crashing down. It could be a situation like that. I don't know.
Right.
Or it could be that he really is just some dude that wants to beat his chick. But I'm
Right.
sitting there reading it like I don't think that's how that's
It doesn't
Yeah.
feel that way right
coming
away.
across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like because like most niggas, you know, that probably, you know, like when we was younger, if you had an idea that somebody was like kind of duking they chick up,
Right.
you kind of knew.
Right.
Yeah.
You could feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
You
You
could feel
kinda
it.
knew.
Yeah.
You could feel it.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yo,
You could feel it.
Yeah.
I think he be eating, bro. He be hitting her.
Right.
Yeah.
Just the way he get mad when he came to the last family function.
That's crazy.
Right.
You
this
said
nigga.
that.
This
yeah.
nigga was on some shit. You know
no,
what I'm
I
saying?
had an uncle that I knew for sure was doing it. I knew for sure. Yeah.
Damn, that was my high school student that was getting beat up.
Yeah. And when I got
Girl
older,
got beat up.
when I got older, I
Damn.
asked my uncles and people and shit and was like, yo, why did y'all never do nothing? You know what I mean? And they were like, this is the real shit.
They wasn't my problem.
No. They went, man, sometimes love is thicker than blood. It's like we get involved and now we have a problem and then we can't help her at all. Know what I mean?
I can see that.
So they were like, that's what they said. And then they said, so what we did was we just stayed friends with them and stayed close.
and made sure nothing happened crazy.
Right. And so they kept it to a
'Cause-
level, but
'cause-
she was still getting her ass beat in ways. But you see what I'm saying? But they were close enough to where they kept it to a level. At least that's how they saw it. And I was like, I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? I understood it from that level. Like, you know, is that the best? And the, you know what I mean? They had to watch their sister go through some shit, you know? And I'm like, fuck.
Damn.
But at the same time, they was close. They was over during family functions.
And they probably,
you know what I mean?
and
Stuff like
for
that.
some of the niggas might have known how their sister was.
And that's true.
Shit, she done
Right.
fucking smacked me a couple times when I wasn't looking.
So yeah, I'm just saying, there's
Pop,
different
you get caught.
people.
Oh,
make,
okay, nigga, we playing like that.
People make
I'ma catch
choices.
your ass in the kitchen. I'm gonna trip you or something. Shit,
But yeah, people make choices based on
can't just be beating
the cards they're dealt. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just based on the cards they're dealt. So they looked at it a certain way, and I was like, all right, makes sense to me. Y'all looked at it a certain way.
I can see that.
So yeah,
But I don't think he just. But let's say okay, that's changed the dynamics of it. Let's say you know this dude be beefing with everybody,
right,
and he got a chick. She married to somebody in the family, and we know
right. We know
he
what
beating
kind of
her.
person.
And then he started trying to do it right there in front of us.
Correct. Right.
Or you going? I don't think it would be the same.
Correct. You corrected it.
Situation.
Right. You corrected.
You know what I'm
it
saying?
at
I feel like most of the dudes sitting there would be like, yo, bro. You
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
this
of
shit
course.
Too far. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right, right.
Yeah.
In
You know what I'm
that
saying?
moment, yeah.
Got to, yeah.
But
So,
that
like,
it never happened.
But that's
like
not
that.
how it's being portrayed.
Right.
It's being portrayed like men are just sitting there letting it happen.
Right.
And I don't feel like that's
No.
What
no,
we would do.
Definitely. Yeah. Not.
so.
not
I feel like that narrative
yeah.
is a narrative that's being told.
Right.
But like real people know
Bec-
that's not how it would really happen. Normally, if she getting beat, nobody probably even knew for like.
For a while.
A
Right,
minute.
Right.
And then when you know, you're like, oh shit, and then you're like, oh, I didn't know that shit was going down.
Right. Right.
Yo, you might have even gave her advice. Yo, get the fuck out of there. Yo, why you staying there? And shit.
Right.
Hey, you might have talked to that motherfucker. Hey man, don't be touching my sister, bro.
Right.
Don't make me have to come over here and whoop your ass.
Right.
The whole crew come through. She still want to go.
Right.
Hang
But
with
she's
the
still
nigga.
gonna be there. Right. So there's nothing you can. That's why I said
that's the chase down the road.
sometimes you can't get out of that
Yeah.
scenario You can't help them out of it.
You
They
feel
got to
what
help
I'm saying?
themselves.
So don't sit here and say, y'all just not doing nothing. That's bullshit.
Right.
A lot of things could have already been done.
Correct. There's There's
that
things that have
person-
been done that we didn't know about.
And that person doesn't want to get out of it.
Right. Definitely.
They want to stay
Right.
in the bullshit.
Totally possible. Yeah.
What do you do then?
That's wild to me though,
Yeah.
man. That's
But that's not the narrative that's being.
Well, that's
Push.
the narrative they push is in order for us to feel that way. Now, some of us feel like we can't get involved or we shouldn't get involved because of narratives like that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what makes people not want to get involved. But the whole idea is, right, real men see a scenario, they're going to straighten it out. You know what I mean? It in whatever way it needs to be straightened out in that moment. Are they fixing the whole problem? No, you can't do that. It's not overnight. But you can straighten a situation there, and then at least you have an idea of what's happening, and then you can work from there. That's it.
Yo, there's people out here living in la la land, man. They think motherfuckers could just wave a magic wand and everything will be good tomorrow.
Right.
The world is too complex. It's more complex than that.
Right.
Situations are more complex than that.
Yep.
Like when it comes to dealing with each other,
Right.
it has nothing to do with the things we can do. Like in your mind, you can do whatever.
do whatever.
Right,
you
right,
want.
right, right,
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But like dealing with each other
What's
and
actually happening?
especially if we're real. Most of the time, you ever notice you be like having a situation with somebody and like you know what to say in that moment,
Yeah.
and you say it, then all of a sudden the motherfucker just kind of
Scurry off?
scurry off or fade away. That's because they're probably not real people. Those are the NPCs.
NPCs and clones.
The ones that come at you with the complex shit, that's real people.
Right.
Because they got shit.
Bomb
Yeah,
droppers.
they got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And they're dealing with real emotions because that's what we doing. We all dealing with emotions.
Right.
Emotionless people, that's the NPCs.
Right.
We already
Exactly.
know that.
They're just they perform their task and they move on. That's it. Yeah, there's no back and forth with them. So yeah.
And then they're regurgitating. They're probably the main ones regurgitating the bullshit
Right.
that they're trying to get you to listen to. I'm starting to see them, bro.
Yeah. You're seeing them more
They're sitting
vivid.
there with a bubble next to their head saying "Go North." You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like in the games, yeah.
And you're like, why am I listening to this? And then you run past another character in the game, and this motherfucker start talking in the chat box. Now that's a real person,
Right.
maybe.
You can interact with them. So they're realer than that other person who just had a basic
A
thought
bubble.
process. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that's different.
Right. Exactly.
My question is now, how many of these people you think is real are really real?
Right. Exactly. They say that. They say some people in our lives are not. They're as real as they can get, and we think they're real, but they're not.
To bias.
And they said that could even be.
I'm telling you, the ones that pitch that bullshit, that's
Those
the
are the
ones
ones
that's
behind the
fake.
shit.
That's
Yeah.
the ones that's they're not real. Because like what we just talked about, you know what I'm saying? I think
Shit. I'll pass that over.
oh my bad,
Nice.
I'm getting high, my nigga.
Keep
It's time to
talking.
talk.
Go ahead. My bad.
So like those people that's just able to kind of not really contend, but then they got a message. That's most likely the ones that are like being gave a script,
Right.
being given something to say, and then they're animate on what they're saying. Because most people know things can go this way or it could go that way. It could be like this or it could be like that. How did it really go down? You know what I'm saying? It's always what they say: 3 sides to a story. Your truth, the other person's truth, and
the truth. Right. Yeah.
Now imagine us playing that with everybody.
Right. So many opinions. That's why everybody's got an opinion, like assholes, right?
Right.
I got it in there.
So that's
You're welcome.
right. That's perception at that point. Your perception, like me, you, and Tox be sitting here and saw
We're gonna see this whole thing a different way.
and saw our little cousin get into it with somebody, and let's say when we go back to like, yo, how that shit went down, we don't even nigga, you would be like, nigga, I was hitting the blunt when that nigga punched him in the face. I was like, nigga, I saw that nigga get punched in the face. You like, shit, I saw whenever he said something first and mushed him in the head.
Right. We're all gonna see it from a different angle,
a different
right?
perspective. You get what I'm saying? Just right there in itself. Now the story is,
right.
How did I see it? You know what I mean?
And the first person to write a book wins.
Bomb droppers.
I just made that up.
They don't even.
Right.
They don't
But
even.
that's how it works.
The crazy part is the crazy part is they don't even necessarily win. Like most of the time, they just get a book deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, did you even win that? So,
Well, what is a win, right?
So
what is a win at that point?
And then ask yourself this question: why was you so animate to write the book? Why couldn't you just tell the truth?
Right. Because they want to hear your opinion. Yeah. They want to hear that person's opinion, maybe. Yeah, that's the only way. It's, something like that.
I'm gonna do a tell all.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, you telling your all. That's not all.
Right.
Because there was like
that's
4,
your opinion.
5, 6 motherfuckers that was there.
But that's also why
That's your perspective.
those people come out and they start saying shit, and then they'll be like, "Nah, they're lying. They're lying." It's like everybody has a different angle. That's all it is. Yeah.
Some of these motherfuckers is writing books, and you know they're not gonna tell the 100%. Why when they write the books, they never fucked up. Like they never fucked up.
It's always their struggle.
It's always everybody else.
Right. I overcame.
I'm just
so
asking
much.
the question because if I feel
much.
like if I would write a book, I would say where I fucked up.
Right.
I don't think they ever put their fuck ups in the book. Some people do. Some people do.
Some of them do.
Maybe that's the ones that you know. What I mean,
Yeah, some of them do. Some of them put like, and then because like you've read, not you've read, but like people have read books where like it's an actor or somebody, right?
Right.
And they'll put a part in there and they'll go, "Oh, I never understood why they left acting for 4 years," and then all of a sudden they came back. And they're like, "Oh, they were battling depression. They were doing this. They, this happened. Maybe they lost, a family member or something, and it fucked them up." And you know what I mean? And
yeah, that part will be in
then
there.
you can see that part.
But that's the part that makes you feel sorry for them.
Right.
They never tell you where they fucked up.
Right. When they were
That's what
doing
I'm saying.
coke and they didn't get the fucking the shit, you know what I mean? They don't tell you about that part. About banging the hooker in the fucking, back of the fucking.
Unless it's like a BMF movie or you know what I'm saying, like some hood niggas that's selling drugs. Then you tell they fucked up parts.
Right.
But if it's most people, they not telling where they fucked up.
Right. They're not gonna want to.
Yeah, you saying how they got there, right? I mean,
damn.
I feel like maybe there's some that where they might admit something. I didn't take this deal or whatever. They had to say that. You know what I mean? But like, they don't really say I was doing anything wrong. They're always the victim. You know what I'm saying? And I get it because that's what you want to do. You want to tell your story, how you saw it from your perspective. You know what I mean? And most people, that's what they will choose to do. They're not gonna say when. I mean, John Gotti's not gonna write a tell-all. You know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah.
That nigga's not about to say.
You got to meet him in church.
Right. You know
You'll see.
Yeah. You had to ride with it. You had to ride with him till the wheels was falling off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For him to tell you, yeah, nigga, this is what it was. I was telling you about that today when I seen this video, man. Where not this video, but this they was talking about the Kennedy, right? The Kennedy shit. We gotta look.
The Kennedy stuff.
We gotta look this dude up and find him.
Which one? I probably
phone-
know
my
him.
phone
Probably
was
know
charging.
him.
This nigga apparently was on his deathbed.
He's a Kennedy,
No,
or he told a Kennedy.
he said what happened to Kennedy.
Oh, he's the deathbed confession of Kennedy.
Deathbed confession. The government did it.
Yep, that's proven.
And then he said LBJ had something to do with it. He told that to his son right before he died.
Right. Yeah. That was the deep state.
And the video looks like it was made in the fucking 80s, bro.
They
And I'm watching this shit like,
Real shit.
why we ain't never seen this?
because you got to remember they blocked. They blocked.
It don't even look like it's in HD. Like this nigga just died. No, this nigga died probably back in like 90 something or 99.
Right.
But the video looks like they shooting it with like a VHS.
Basic, yeah.
Camcorder.
Your 90s camera, yeah. Your 90s camera shit. So
We
we
just now seen this footage.
because everybody debunked it back then. Everybody probably was going, this is bullshit, this is a lie, this ain't, you see what I'm saying? And people believed it back then. See now, what's crazy is what we're seeing now, the reason why we're seeing all this information on the social media and everything is because now we're believing it because we're understanding it now. See, when somebody would have showed you a video like that 5 years ago, you'd have been like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's really real or not. You would have still been a little skeptical to it. Now, when you see it, you either know it or you don't.
You don't, right?
See what I'm saying? That's where we're at now. That's the age we're in.
Bomb droppers.
Yeah, we're in the know now. You're gonna know what's up. You're gonna feel it.
They're revealing.
Right. That veil has been lifted.
Yeah. You start to see the real evidence.
Right.
Like they're not gonna show you.
They gonna show you everything.
Well, for one, they even say like, yo, so
gonna
like,
show you
I mean,
everything.
we know this already, but like, you know, Trump tried to get some of them files released.
Right. That was why he took them.
Right? He took them, but still couldn't release most of the shit to us. We got a bunch of shit that we saw. We even saw where they peeled a nigga cap back. You know what I'm saying, from the front seat.
Right.
My
Right.
nigga.
He reached back. Yeah.
Looked over
And gave him a 2-piece.
straight to the head.
Yeah. And that's why Jackie jumped out the back. She was about to get out.
with a special gun, nigga.
Yeah.
With some secret squirrel shit. From what I've been reading, with some secret squirrel shit. It wasn't no regular ass gun.
Right. Probably had some shit like in his wrist and was able to just pop, pop.
Yo, and
Couldn't even know that he had a gun, right?
that's why wifey was jumping out the back.
That's what they say. She was jumping out the back and that guy out in the back
Think about
pushed
it,
her
bro.
back in.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, y'all. They 2 presidents cap both these niggas. They not capping presidents no more. They got to cap them a different way.
Right.
Cause now
The last one they tried was Reagan.
Now we would know. Mm-hmm. But think about it. They cap these niggas in front of their wives.
Right.
That's gangster.
Right.
You know why it's gangster?
Yeah. Lincoln and Kennedy.
Because what your wife gonna say? What she gonna say? You know what I'm saying? What she gonna say?
Right. But it's a shock to the world. That's the idea.
I'm gonna cap your husband in front of everybody.
In front of you.
In front of you.
Yeah. That's a statement.
Bomb droppers.
You're making a fucking statement at that point. That's what you're doing. That's
And
what that
then
is.
you gonna go along with it.
Yeah, you're not going to say nothing at that point.
Cause you next. You at that point you know you next.
Right.
Put yourself in her shoes.
Right? Crazy. That's the psychological games they're playing, man. That's how fucking
And they
crazy
did it
this is.
twice. To presidents, nigga.
3 times, wasn't it?
Well, they tried with Reagan. They didn't get him, though.
Well, no, but I'm saying I think there was a third one that they say was assassinated before Lincoln even. No?
Oh, I
I'm
don't
not
remember
sure.
that story.
I'll have to look it up. I feel like there was 3 for some reason. But yeah, Reagan was the last one they attempted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, there was another one.
That's
No,
what I
you're
said.
right.
I think there was a third one. At
Yeah,
some
there
point.
was. Yeah, there was. No, there was 2 more. There was
Was
4.
it 2? It was 4 total?
There was 4 presidents that got killed, pretty much
see.
in office. 4. But the 2 that they blast their brains out was Lincoln and Kennedy. They put them niggas on them. But I think they did the other 2 kind of similar though. It was some disrespectful shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like poison type shit. Or they,
Yeah, like
Something crazy,
you ain't
yeah.
really in charge, bro.
See.
That's something you ain't really
Yeah.
in charge, bro. Shit.
In the history of the United States, 4 presidents have been assassinated within less than 100 years, beginning with Abraham Lincoln in 1865. Andrew Jackson was the first sitting president to survive a serious assassination attempt in 1835. Since 1865, there have been attempts on the lives of one of every 4 presidents and the successful assassination of one of every 5. During the last 3 decades, 3 attacks were made. The assassination of the President of the United States is a crime against the government and is taken extremely serious by the government.
They had to put that in there.
Almost every presidential assassination was captured after an attempt and executed or imprisoned.
Right.
Those are the stats they tell us.
The patsies.
Those are the stats they tell us.
The fall guys. Come on, man.
Damn.
They lit them cats up for specific reasons.
Right. It was always political, though. It was always like, okay, you're for the farmers, we're not. Plaka! You know, it was always something crazy.
Oh, you trying to say what?
Right.
Aliens out here?
Right.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, that's how they got JFK.
You trying to tell them what?
Yeah. You trying to get rid of the Federal Reserve? What are you doing?
You trying to stop this oil?
Yeah. Right.
Gang, bro.
Yeah, that's how they get.
Look, we putting truths
Got
out there,
to
man.
be
The truths
smart.
all this shit's already. Everybody already know this shit.
We
already know this.
They're just not doing the research.
We just giving y'all.
We're giving you the tidbits on
Our
it.
tidbits we saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most people already know all this shit we talking about, bro.
Well, they know of it.
You
but,
know.
But a lot
You
of
know.
them don't believe that it's
We all
real.
know.
But the information has now come out and showed us how real it is. There's the CIA documents are already out. They exist. They show that John F. Kennedy was assassinated by the CIA.
Yeah.
Those papers are out there. Yeah. That's truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but how deep does it go? That's what we don't understand.
That's the dude that's talking. That dude Lewis I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he talking about. The nigga it used to be an agent,
Right. Yeah.
a known agent is backing it. And the nigga like, yeah, that's
Always an
That was
inside
us. He was
job.
like, that was us.
exactly what we did.
Yeah.
Always an inside job.
Yeah. Most of everything that goes on this planet is done by CIA. But we know them as Mossad. We know them as KGB. We know them as these different things. But it's all the same shit.
The same crew.
It's the same crew. We just thought they were different because that's what they told us. But it's all the same motherfuckers.
The same crew.
Bomb droppers.
But we ready for them now.
Right.
Because
We understand it now.
Even when people was calling them out, you know, back in the day, they follow how many people you calling out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Now everybody doing it.
Correct. There's no way you can't follow us. There's not. It's just not. That's why I said
Nigga,
we taking over.
Everybody talking like this. my
Taking
nigga.
over now.
So like, it don't matter what you say.
Right.
Everybody gonna know it's you.
Right. Yeah. It's like you said. They go after them different now. It's what is it? It's not an assassination of death. It's an assassination of character. So they assassinate your character now, and now you mean shit to the people because they've slandered you so hard.
They gonna make you look bad.
And make you look right. You're a pedophile. You do this, you do that, right? So it's what we're seeing in the news now. We're seeing it in there. They're accusing people of all these things.
And they been doing that shit.
Right. What the thing is some of them are true, and we're going to find out that some of them have just been slanderous. You know what I mean? On purpose, in order to make us distrust somebody specifically that they don't want you to trust because they're telling you the truth. You know, and so that's what we're going to find out, that some of these ones. So that might circle us back to Diddy.
And it does. That's why I told the story.
Right. That
That's why
circle
we-
us back.
yeah.
We
That's
don't
crazy.
know if he's opposition or if he's on the good side, and maybe they're
watched-
just slandering him at this
Yo,
point.
I watched.
We don't know.
I watched
See
The
what I'm saying?
Breakfast Club with his interview in 2021. I think on The Breakfast Club, and that's the part where he says the shit that niggas be fucking with him for the gay shit.
Right.
So he says some shit that's kind of like one of them shits you say when motherfucker you would say it and then motherfucker be like pause.
Right.
He says some shit like that.
You said
right?
a pause.
And so like
I hate that shit.
when you watching it, right after that he's like, huh, what?
Yeah.
And then he's like, he starts talking about his business and the shit he do, and they asked him certain
Right.
questions. Every question I noticed that they was asking him was a like a digging question.
Like they was trying to
You know what I'm
figure,
saying?
like
Like
they know something and they just want to see what he says.
Like almost like he was in an interrogation a little bit. That's what it looked
And
like.
this the Breakfast Club?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they were like, so what about? We heard about.
Well, that's what Charlemagne does.
We heard about the beef with
That dude just tries to dig.
like we heard about the beef with like you and your girl, man.
Right.
Like
That's the
Licking
shit
your
Charlemagne.
feelings and
That's
shit.
what he would start off with. He'll start off with some shit like, let's just get the elephant out the fucking room. You and your girl had a beef, so let's go and talk about that. Like, man, why do I want to start off with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we could get into that, but why go start off with it? You know what I mean? Like, that's how Charlemagne be on that show. He'll try to
it's
just
like
jump him.
they're digging for something juicy.
Yeah, the
Like something or something they think you're gonna say, but like when you watch the whole thing, it's like probably like 35 minutes long
Yeah.
or some shit like that. I saw it creep in.
Is that what is that?
There's another one.
What is that?
It's from the
Probably from
Oh,
the smoke.
from the
Shit.
blunt, man. From the air.
Yo, I thought that was a fucking UFO just rolled up on me.
Thought they were moving.
You know
in,
what's
huh?
crazy?
Yeah.
I've been seeing it. I was like, bang. I've seen it.
That's what I was like,
You know what
and
I'm
then
saying?
I
Everybody
looked,
was talking, so I
and it's
just,
just a fucking
I just
dot.
kept it cool.
There was a little black dot just
Still
floating
more.
right here.
More float.
I was like, what the fuck just...
I seen it. I let you.
Our ears
you know what I
covered,
mean?
so as long
Yeah.
as it don't. I
But
think they be sending
you know what?
little mini drones in, nigga.
You know what? I'm going to reveal something. When I seen that, right?
Oh, that's crazy.
Before this has been for like the last year. There is little dots in my eye that I see sometimes.
Yeah.
They look like little black dots
Yeah.
and they float around.
Can you move them?
Yes.
I can move mine
What?
too.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one.
No, I can move mine too.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, yo, did I just manifest a fucking dot into the world? I was like, oh shit. I was like, I just put a pixel together. I mean, I'm just saying. That's what I was. I was freaking out for a second there.
Hey,
Did you see me?
Both of y'all.
Rewind that
both
shit.
of y'all was like, oh shit.
I was like, yo, there's
I
some
saw
shit
it.
floating
That was
right here.
hilarious.
No, at
Like,
first I thought it was.
I've been peeped it.
At first I thought it was a spider. Like
Yes.
you know, sometimes they'll
Yes.
creep down on you and shit.
Whoa.
Come back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm with you. That's why when I looked at it, I felt something next to me. That's what's crazy. I felt it first. And that's why when I looked at it, I was like, is this some shit coming? I thought it was a spider at first too. And then it just looked like a pixel. So I was like, oh shit.
That's
I said, these
crazy
pixels just got,
shit.
these little black dots I see just got fucking HD. I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, and there's another one. I was like, no, this is not happening. And then it's the fucking
man.
ash coming off the blunt. Get the fuck out of here. Shut up. We're not
I
high.
peeped it.
We're not
I didn't
high.
want to say nothing, you know what I mean? Because y'all was talking and shit, so I didn't want to interrupt. And then I was like, fuck. Man, both of y'all, I was like, oh.
You saw that motherfucker though.
Yo, you move slow and shit. Like, I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
In my
Because I
eyes,
was like,
you move
'cause
slow.
I seen
You
it.
like-
I seen it in my periffs, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Something's creeping up on me right now," but I didn't want to look like I was like, "Oh fuck, what was that?" You know what I mean? Like I'm a little bitch or something.
Yeah.
I just was like, "Let me take a look at what's happening right here." Do I need to move? Am I in danger? You know what I mean? I just needed to see what was going on first.
Hilarious.
I had to assess the situation. I didn't want to blow up the conversation here. What were y'all talking about?
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. I ain't wanting about the conversation and shit, but
We were
it did
supposed to be
itself.
interrupted.
Yeah, it did it itself.
Think about where we were going with all this.
Yeah.
We were getting wild.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
needed an interruption to pull us back, remember? Because we
Smart,
just
smart,
snorkel. We're just snorkeling.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
we was
yeah.
talking shit. We was talking some cash money shit.
We're just snorkeling right
we
now.
know who you are.
Right. They're out there. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. They're done. We ain't even got to worry about them no more, man. They're
True.
being rounded up.
This is true.
Yeah, they're being rounded up. We're not even worried about it.
Yeah,
But
ain't
that's
nobody
why,
concerned.
like you're saying, that's why we're able to say all this shit now and nobody's, you know what I mean? Nobody's trying to fucking silence it all. They can't. It's too much.
Yeah.
This is the flood, people. Hello.
Yeah, it's the flip.
Bomb droppers.
We're flooding the world with consciousness right now.
Yo, we got to get on that app, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
The
they was
CME
talking
app?
about it too. The C and E, the
C&E.
CE.
C-E-E.
I think it's. Yo,
It's
man.
so Stephen Greer. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Stephen Greer, the doctor who's a ufologist. He has an app. I can't remember exactly what it is. You have to look it up. It's C&E. It's explain it. You know better than me.
Right. So like, you get on the app, you can link up with other people that's trying to move the consciousness forward, and y'all kick it. Like y'all could go
In
like,
your area,
and-
it's like to find people.
And he has like a way to meditate, like get in your aura, get in your zone.
And when you do it with other people, it creates a bigger aura.
Yeah. And then y'all will see shit together.
Right.
Like a lot of people say they were scared, you know what I mean, a couple times and shit like that. And so like,
But they'll see entities and they'll see like light beings and stuff like that too, and they'll be able to like connect to it.
and they all say the same thing because it happened to me. Like I was sleeping, bro, downstairs in the basement and shit.
Right.
And when it's like I was at a calm state, I think I was chilling, you know what I mean? And like all of a sudden, bro, I couldn't move.
Stuck.
And then
hate that.
I felt this presence behind me, like walking up behind me. And like I'm trying to
All you could do is turn your
I'm
eyes?
trying to turn my neck to look at it, but I can't.
You just feel it.
But I can move my eyes. So I'm like looking in my corner and I can see it, and it
Out the
kind
peripheral.
of comes into my view, and it's just a black shadowy figure. And it's like it's looking at me, and then it came back up, and I think
It's not a body. It's
Like it's a shape of a person.
yeah.
oh, okay.
Like your shadow.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what it
shit.
was.
That's how it came.
That's what I explained to him later. Was I think it was his shadow,
Damn.
his shadow self, you know. But it was like he happened to see it in a different way that he's used to seeing it. That's what I was. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking
that?
at it. That was just, and that's through just the research
Yeah,
we've done over the last few years, because that happened in what, like 2012 maybe.
Is that an out of body
No,
experience?
this was like 2013, 14.
See,
in that
so
time
yeah,
frame.
somewhere in there. So it's like
around
back
that
then
time
we didn't have as much info. You know, when that happened.
And when I seen it, bro, I was like, what the fuck? It's like I didn't get scared. It didn't make me, like I wasn't scared of it. Because I could feel like it wasn't
just a
trying
calmness.
it wasn't trying to harm me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because I didn't
wasn't-
know what the fuck it was,
Right,
I started feeling scared.
right.
And the minute I started feeling scared, it's like it knew that. It backed away.
Right.
Like
He wasn't ready.
You're not ready
Yeah.
to talk to me. And,
Right.
and then it left.
Right.
And then the minute it left, I was able to do everything again. Got up and shit, went, checked the door. I was like, what the fuck? I'm
Damn.
checking everything. I'm like, what the fuck? Something was in here, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
And I couldn't fucking move. You know what I'm saying? So like, I told these niggas this shit back in the day, man. And I'm telling you.
Yeah, he told us about it back then. And that's why I said back then we didn't have as much info, but knowing what we know now, we can look at it as that was probably his shadow self trying to connect with him. But like he said, at the moment he wasn't ready because he didn't understand what that was, you know. But if that happened to him now, he'd know exactly what's going on.
Oh yeah, I didn't been
know?
through all kind of stuff.
So,
Now,
yeah.
by this point, I didn't seen all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and during certain moments, I'll see more. I'm just I can
Yeah.
read the Matrix.
The
better.
veil for him has been lifted long, even before me. He was telling me shit. You know, I was there, but I was still skeptical. I was still skeptical on a lot of things back then. And he would tell me shit, and then I'd be like, nah, but like I'd almost try to like justify it. I'd be like, well, wait a minute. But if like maybe if your blind was open and somehow it cast, you know what I mean? I'd try to get a little logical with it, but then we'd explain that away. You know, it'd be like, well, nah, but that would have to mean this and that, and if that's too many coincidences that didn't happen. You know what I mean? And then,
Dang.
you know, so now we can chop it down and go, oh no, yeah, that was real shit. Like,
Yeah.
there's no point. You know what I mean? There's no point.
And
even,
we were doing that at that moment. In those moments, we'll explain away stuff.
yeah.
Like sometimes
A few times we did.
I remember being in the. What was it? Oh, we was in here. We was in the studio. And we kept hearing music coming through the
Oh yeah, yeah,
speaker
yeah.
or some shit.
Right. In the headphones. So when you would get in the studio in the booth, you'd put the headphones on, and with everything silent, you'd hear like this radio station like real deep and underneath it. You'd be like, what is that?
Dang.
And then all of a sudden you'd listen, and you'd be like, that's a fucking song of some sort. But it'd be like, it was old time jams. It wasn't like some new shit.
Yeah.
It was like some old time jams.
It'd be like some
Yeah,
petty,
another
petty
frequency
some
type shit.
Teddy Pendergrass playing like on like
real
one of
low
those
down in your ear.
oldies but goodies type stations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing this.
He was one of the first ones that heard it. And then once he explained it and we started listening, then I started hearing it. And we were like, oh, yeah, there is some shit in there. Like, it's definitely in there. But he was one of the first ones was like, yo, y'all don't hear that?
Yeah.
So
That's some wild
we
shit.
explained that away that maybe we didn't have the proper grounding in here when we first started. So that we were possibly just, because of the cabling,
We was creating
we
a
were creating an
antenna.
antenna, right? So that's how we looked at
Shit,
it.
I used to hear other conversations on a cordless phone.
That's that shit that be. That's what that tells you. So listen. I think I know where you're going with this, and I'm with that. When you hearing shit like that, that tells you that there's another device in there picking up something else.
Right.
Depending on who it is, you don't know. Because I think I had an incident like that before. Like, I heard some people talking on the phone, and it had nothing to do with my house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like I don't even know if I was on the phone or maybe I was about to get off the phone and I heard it
just
keep
heard
talking
something real quick.
So I kept listening,
Yeah.
like on the landline, and then you start hearing a whole nother conversation somebody else having. That could either be the lines got crossed.
Right.
That would be the easiest way to explain it.
Right. But it's all
Shit, I had
antennas.
a cordless
It's all
phone.
antennas. So think about it.
I had a cordless
all
phone.
that's just in the air right now. So unless you have the right frequency,
Exactly.
none of it matters. But every now and again, you get that bleed or
maybe,
whatever.
And maybe you can do that. Maybe we can actually do that.
Oh yeah, we can switch channels like that.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I already know we can.
I believe
We
you
just
can.
don't remember how to do it.
Correct. We just don't remember it right now. But we're learning.
remember how to
That's
do
why
it.
we got to relearn.
Right,
just
you gotta
gotta
tap
relearn.
in.
Yeah.
Tap in
But once we all tapped in, and that's what they're saying with that,
on the right frequency, man.
with that app. So with that app, you do that and you starting to meet new people and everybody's getting on the same thought process of like growth, love, making sure we taking care of the planet type shit. Like, so we can all live better, live longer, and do shit like that. When you all vibrating on the same positive energy,
Right.
you're gonna see that's gonna start to happen.
Right. Exactly.
All of those things are just gonna happen. Mm-hmm. You won't even have to put nothing in place. You don't have to.
Yes, you'll just know. All of a sudden,
It'll
you'll just
just
be like,
happen.
I know how to do this now. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's that whole collective consciousness idea.
And we've watched it happen. We do it sometimes and don't even realize that we're doing it. Like, you get a group of people, right? Never met each other. Give them a task to do. Make it competitive, or just, hey,
Right.
if you get this, you're going to be able to do this. That's when humans come together, and next
We all
thing you know,
connect and start building and
this
working
motherfucker
together.
knew how to do this part. This person knew how to do that part.
Right.
And then next thing you know, you're like, damn, man, that was fun. And look what the fuck we created.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's how most of the times that shit happens.
Yeah, that's that. You know, your inner child, man, is still in there. You know, we like to still be creative and have fun.
Right.
You know, it's still in there, but like life, the life we had before was built to just use all our energy to survive. You know, it was just energy, work, survive. You know, but now we're moving into what you would consider like the Renaissance. You know, and we're going to be able to create. And that's the whole idea of more people now having freedom to create and do things and pursue passions and all these things that we're talked about, because, you know, we're not worried about the bullshit anymore. You get rid of all that stuff you don't need to worry about and think about and fuck it all. I'm worried, I'm focused on me and the people I can help around me, and let's go. You know what I mean? Like, that's the new mind frame we got to be in. You know, that's the new
It's a
mindset.
new day. It's a new time.
Yeah,
I agree.
Well,
that's where we're moving.
Time doesn't exist, people. You're living in an illusion.
Facts.
Right. Because most people will be like, I don't want to live forever. It's like, well, joke's on you, because we live forever.
Right.
We live forever,
We
so
don't die. We
it
said
doesn't
it.
matter.
We don't die.
Yeah, we live forever anyways. We're just not going to have to live right here forever. That's what you got to
The Matrix.
see it.
That's what
Yeah,
the
this is just the
Matrix didn't
Matrix.
tell you.
Yeah.
It didn't tell you
You
that
think
part.
you're living here
Matter of
forever.
fact, you knew that part.
Right.
You put it on this level.
Right, exactly.
You put it on level 9 where I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And let me start. We're that deep. We're that old.
You know what? Now that I look at games again, think about.
That's what you would do.
Think about when you start God of War.
You're putting it on easy.
He forgot about everything and got dropped back on the planet, and then he had to fight his way back to Zeus. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's, and he had to gain powers and energies and things along the way, or he wasn't going to be powerful enough.
Oh yeah, that's
Think about. See what I'm saying? So they never start you out with your full powers because you have to relearn them. The fuck out of here.
Yep. Bone droppers.
That's why games are like that. I used to be like, man, just give me my fucking powers, man. Let's just beat this game.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? It's like, nope, you got to relearn.
You got to play, yeah.
And it was trying to tell me, slow down, relearn. Think about it. You know, that's all that shit was teaching me.
And remember,
boom,
you chose to play the game. You said, that shit look good.
Yeah.
I'm going to go play that.
It's all
That's what you said. You said that shit, my nigga. And so you popped the disc in. That's exactly what you're doing, right? What we're doing
right now on this. Yeah, this is one of our incarnations, one of many. We're forever. We just decided to go do this right now,
and we gonna wake up and be like, "Damn, that was a good game."
Good game.
That's how we gonna wake up. You're gonna remember that you chose to play that character,
right? And what we're building towards by winning the game, what we're building towards is a forever body on this planet. We can always come here with the same body.
You'll be able to play it whenever you want.
Be able to play it whenever you want. Do whatever you want. We can then relive it all. You can relive it all. You can go do new shit. You can build new worlds. You can put new shit together. I mean, it's going to be whatever you want to do at that point. Remember? Because once you're at the end of once you beat the game the first time, what does it unlock? God mode. You're now can do whatever you want in the game now.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Be too many games.
Yeah, but think about it. That's what it is. Yeah. When the games that you beat, you can see how that works, right? That's every game.
Almost every game you beat, that's what.
Every game is you beat it the same way. Yeah, for the most part. I think the only one that was like real minimal was Mario. You didn't really gain any real powers. You kind of just had to work with what you got, and you had a few powers here and there. You had to choose when you could use them. You know what I mean? Kind of a thing.
Nah, that nigga kept advancing.
Well, throughout more of the other games.
Because the nigga started out with just fireballs.
But that's what I'm saying. Through that process, yes.
Then he got a suit.
Then the nigga had raccoon suits.
But just basic Mario was just basic through.
Oh, yeah,
he just kind of ran his way through. But yes, as he progressed, he became more powerful. Right. But that was through the series. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not just one game.
Yeah, the one game.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he only got the fireballs in the first one.
Yeah, exactly. He just he could just grow big and then fireballs.
In the star.
Oh, he did have invincibility.
He got that star.
He had invincibility.
Ran through all these niggas.
What was it, like 8 seconds? 8 seconds?
I don't know how long it was.
It's like 8 seconds or something, and you could run with that
crazy.
star. Yeah.
They got it on sale now, though.
Right.
On Nintendo.
With
that game on it.
Oh, the original?
Yeah.
Oh, they brought it back?
Yeah.
I get to have Christmas again? Remember
I said, damn.
I think everybody remember. We have that picture. I'm going to have to ask my mom to send me that picture of when we got our Nintendo. They always take that picture of you. You're fucking cheesing it up as a little like 6-year-old. Got a fucking Nintendo. I think I have that picture. I'm going to have to tell my mom. Like, send me that. Take a picture of it and send it to me.
Damn, they did make us do that shit.
Yeah. It was a proud moment, man. It was like, you got to think, at that time, that was the best fucking thing you could have at that moment. And we had it.
A system.
It's what it felt like.
Yeah.
It definitely felt like you was in the game now.
Yeah. At that moment, we believed that was the best thing we could ever have. And we got it. I'm good, you could. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it definitely was like that feeling like there's some shit on here that I'm gonna find out that's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was that feeling like I need this because this is gonna show me some shit. Right. And that's kind of what it did. Like, man, as you playing the motherfucker, you like, damn, you could fall in the hole and die.
Right.
They only give you 3 men. That's just the first stage.
Well, and that's how they would trick you, right? Because like if you fell in the hole, you died. But there was one spot in the game where you could fall in one of the holes.
And never die.
And you would go to like an underground spot.
I never found that one.
Yeah, I think there was one. So it's like that's why I said, so they that was the psychology of it. It was like you knew you don't do that. But if you fell in that one, if you fell in that one specific one, you could go to an underground level and just get like coins real quick and then jump back up. And I was like, these motherfuckers.
Oh no, they hid shit in there.
Yes, it was always little shit. Or like I said, like remember because you at first you didn't realize you could jump higher. Until you learned the one part, and then you jump up and you ran across the top. But it was like you had to play this thing over and over and over in order to figure these things out. If you would have just played it through and beat it and walked away from it, you would have never figured out this extra shit.
I don't think nobody. You think somebody did that?
What?
Think there's a savant that probably like popped it in
and knew exactly what to do?
Beat it first.
Oh, just beat it first playthrough?
First run through.
Somebody. There's got to be somebody out there.
You think so?
There's got to be. There's too many people. There's got to be somebody out there.
I know somebody who could do the cube. Wow.
Oh, we're going there again?
Oh, the Rubik's Cube?
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
The old Rubik's Cube story?
Yeah. No.
What happened?
Save that one. We'll save that one.
Okay.
We'll save that one. It's just it's a reoccurring thing.
Yeah. Esteban could do that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That nigga, that I feel like he did it.
I mean, dude, he like.
No, I feel like we had one. O bought the niggas one when they were small, and I come home and shit, and I'm like, "Yo, you bought this thing?" She's like, "Yeah, whatever, it's for them, right?" So like, I'm fucking with it. They fucking with it.
Yeah, everybody's fucking with it.
We just playing with the shit, passing it back and forth, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, at one point, I was like, "Yo, I want to figure out how to solve this fucking thing."
Right? Did you look it up?
Because I never could do it as a kid.
Did you look it up to figure it out?
So yeah, so I looked it up. Right.
Right.
First, I tried.
Looked it up.
Yeah, I tried.
Looked it up.
Exactly. So I tried. I think I could only get like 3 or 4 of the sides.
Right. What's there?
Somewhere in there, I could never get the whole fucking
thing.
thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? How else would you get this shit? Right. So I looked the shit up. So I figure, I find out how they do it. It's an algorithm. It's just
right. It's like over 2, up 1, down 3, over 2, up down.
You look at one square. Let's say you got 8 of them, and you ain't got that third one. I mean that last one. There's an algorithm to get that last one in that spot.
Yeah. Wow. Based on
and
the way you
just have to turn it and twist it and flip it a certain way.
And that one will move from one spot to that spot. It's an algorithm to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the cheat code. Now I know how to do it. So I'm doing it. So I got almost to the last dot or so.
Right.
A couple of them off, and then the algorithms get
really
crazy.
intricate.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, for me.
Right.
I believe
maybe somebody in their head could remember that shit, but like it's like up, left, right, 3 lefts. Then you got to do like 2 of the other steps you did before.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there like,
That's
I ain't got time for this shit.
Right.
I could have did it,
Right.
but I was like, man, I ain't fucking with it that long. So I tossed the shit and came back to it. I found out this other video on YouTube,
right,
where you could just pluck them off. So
pluck him off.
Yeah. You take a butter knife. You take a butter knife, stick it in between the slots.
Right.
It'll pop right off.
Then you can just swap them around, right?
So I did that for the last 4 because I didn't want to.
And
fuck
you straightened
with
it out.
And then I showed it to them. I showed it to the niggas.
So they would, and they were younger.
Yeah, they was kids. You know what I'm saying? I was like, look, I figured it out.
Right.
That's
and
funny.
that little nigga got mad at me that day. He was like,
because you figured it out before he did.
It's like he kept looking.
He
didn't believe me. I don't think he believed me. He was like,
he was skeptical. He was like,
nah, nigga, you ain't figured this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know if I believe you.
And I was like, yeah, man, I figured it out. He's like, how'd you do it? And he messing with it and shit. You know what I mean? And then he got so mad, he just
fucked it all up
and tossed it.
Yeah.
It was all messed up again, right?
Damn.
I came home like 2 or 3 days after that time.
Right.
And that fucking thing was done again.
It was done again. So we don't know which method he used.
And I never told him how to do it.
Right.
I swear to God.
All of a sudden it was done. And he asked everybody in the house, and everybody was like, no.
I
Wasn't
even
me.
asked her, I was like, yo, did you mess with this thing? She's like, I'm playing with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She's like, I forgot that for you guys.
yeah.
I'm not fucking with that thing.
Damn.
And he had to be like 4 years old.
So it had to be him. Yeah.
He's like 4 or 5 at the time. Ocean was a little older. Ocean didn't give a fuck about the thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No one else would have did it.
So I'm like, who the fuck
Unless it was that shadow guy.
did this shit?
Shadow guy rolled in and put it back on the table.
Wow. Wow.
See how I brought that?
Guy.
See how I brought it back?
Shadow guy.
The shadow guy was
Right.
there.
Exactly. How long they been fucking hanging around us doing shit like that? Mysterious shit. That's the things that make you go, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, now you got me thinking.
Never know.
Never had any
Weird,
experiments. Yeah.
weird shit happen, like, and you just be like, that was weird.
Yeah.
Why did that happen like that?
Well, you have the stuff you be seeing in the sky,
Yeah.
but you never
Yeah,
had like
yeah,
no
but-
paranormal shit like in your house or something, right? Like you saw a figure or something like that. Nothing like that.
Nah, hell no. I ain't seen no figure. But I did have an out of body experience once.
Astro traveled? Or you mean
I ain't traveled too far.
you're just looking
But-
down on yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we talked about this.
yeah. I looked at myself when I was laying down. I was like, the fuck? I was laying down, and then I tried to go up the steps.
You
I
just
didn't
went
make
through
it.
them?
Nah.
Or you didn't?
I went up the steps.
Oh, you did go up the steps?
Yeah. I went up the steps, but then I fell at the top of the step.
Yeah.
I fell back down. And then after that,
Fell
I
back
don't know
down
what
the
happened.
stairs or just fell down?
I just fell down.
Oh, okay.
Or disappeared or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Poof.
Yeah.
Oh, you went too far. You weren't ready yet. You can't go that far.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do it. You can't go that far from your
Right.
body. That's what they say. So once you learn, you'll go farther. So at that time, you just didn't know how to go far enough yet.
Yeah.
That's all that
That's my
is,
first time
man.
happening. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. It wasn't going to let you go too far because then you wouldn't know what to do. You know what I mean? So it lets you just go just enough for you to go, oh, this is possible. You know what I mean? It's a learning experience.
But you're doing,
Yeah,
we're doing
definitely.
that. We're doing it to ourselves.
Right.
That's the crazy.
That's our dreams. That's what we're doing. Yeah.
We're doing it to ourselves. Remember I told you the dream I had with the lion, them lion creatures,
Yeah, those are real.
bro. I had this dream. I was supposed to be flying out of town, and in the dream, so I'm dreaming. The other thing, I wasn't really dreaming. I was kind of drifting. You know what I'm saying? And then that happened. But in this dream, I'm dreaming. I'm asleep. So like, for some reason, I kind of know when I'm dreaming. So I was like, yo, this shit cool.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we was like, it
Right.
was,
He's pretty lucid with his
yeah, you know what I'm
dreams.
saying? So I'm like, we about to go
Yeah,
turn up
yeah.
over here. We was going to like a strip club, I think it was.
Right.
I was meeting some people there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, we on our turn up shit. We go in the joint. Had a good time in the strip club, whatever. But I gotta leave in the morning.
That's right. That's what he's
Right.
thinking in his dream.
So I gotta leave in the morning. So I gotta get out of here. So I dap everybody up, turn around, start walking out the door. When I get out, bro, in the parking lot, there's these lion looking fucking creatures, bro.
You said they were like.
You know
You
what I'm
said
saying?
it was like a wolf body, but it was like a lion head or something.
Yeah, it was like it's like they were big wolves.
Right.
But they had hair and manges like
Like a
a lion.
And he said he had to battle him.
Yeah. And then so then like while I'm going to the trying to get to the car, I'm trying to get to the whip.
Shit crazy.
I'm up there like, you know what I'm saying? And I know I got the strap in the car. For some reason I put the strap in the car. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta get to my shit. So I'm running to the thing. They chasing me. They big too. Like they bigger than cars.
Right.
Good God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they bigger than cars. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like so it's like
Right.
so I'm dodging them, but I'm fast. I'm getting away and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like in my dream, I'm doing shit like that.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
He's on his shit.
So I get
Right, I
I
feel
get
you.
to the car and shit, and I'm like, man. I start thinking about everybody in the club that I'm leaving. And I'm like, man, I gotta go tell them. these niggas is out here like that. You know what I'm saying?
I go back to the
What I'm saying?
club.
So I go back to the club, cuz. I go back to the club and I get them.
Get the
I go in there and I'm like, here's some homeboys I was with.
Right.
I'm like, yo, bro, there's some motherfucking lines and shit outside the goddamn club, man, nigga. You gotta come check this shit out. Yo, they come out. We battling these niggas. We kill a couple, you know what I'm saying?
They went to war.
Yeah, we fighting them with sticks and shit.
He had to go get the squad.
And the crazy part is that's how it kind of ended. It was like I just end up saying I got in the car, drove to the goddamn airport. I didn't even go get a bag or luggage or nothing, bro. I drove to the airport. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Need it.
Straight from the club.
Yeah.
Fighting fucking lions and shit.
Yeah, man. We have some awesome lives, man.
Yeah.
We have some awesome lives out there. We're gonna start remembering them.
I be trying to remember my dreams.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember some of them, not all of them.
And that's how this shit ended. And I was like, yo, that shit was crazy. And this is the flip of it. It's the crazy shit. I'm fucking around on my phone, bro. How about one of them ads you watch it in a story, but it got ads on it.
Right.
And one of the ads is the fucking animal, bro.
Oh, it was like a plush toy. He showed it to me. I seen it, so I can verify
No,
this.
it wasn't no plush toy. It was a.
Was it an action figure?
It looked like a fucking lion.
Was it an action figure or a plush toy?
No, it was a picture of it like out in the wild.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it
have
was
this
a
shit on my
fucking.
phone.
I thought it was some other shit.
Bro,
It was. He showed it to
It
me.
was
though.
exactly what I saw
Oh
in the
no,
dream.
you're right.
It was exactly what I saw.
You
in
know
the
what
dream.
that was? That was somebody who said it was a mythical creature, right?
Some shit like
It was
that.
some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I was thinking of something else. They said it was a mythical creature, and so they showed a picture of it, and he showed it to me and was like, "That's what I saw." I was like, "Yeah, that shit's
That
real,
was
man."
that's what was
Like,
outside
that's
the
some
club.
real shit. That was some real shit. I was like, I can't verify that though. I remember that. I was like, if you,
That's some wild
I seen the
shit.
picture. He showed me the picture. I do remember that.
It's on my phone. I got that picture.
Yeah, but I thought it was a toy.
I'll send.
But now I remember you saying
I'll
that
send
it
it
was
to you.
it was a mythical
You
creature.
could pop it in
Oh,
there.
there we go.
Because I
Send it to
screenshotted
me.
it. I screenshotted that shit.
Send it to me.
It was like, when was this? This was probably like 2020.
Yeah, it was within the last couple
I think
years.
it was that year.
So within the
I
last
seen
couple
that shit
years.
when I had that dream and I seen that shit.
The
That shit
picture
was
will
crazy,
show it.
bro.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, how the fuck it comes through my feed like that?
Yeah.
Because you know, if you
That
say
never
shit,
happened to me, but
like, did I describe it? Maybe talking, maybe telling you a
Yeah.
story. My phone sitting
That's
there,
right,
and
it
then
was in your
somehow it
feed.
fucking shows the shit
That's
in my
right.
feed.
Yep, it was in his feed. That's right.
wow.
It was in the Instagram feed. That's Yep. That's even crazier
Yeah.
because it came up in the feed, and then he was
never
like,
seen that
like, "That's it."
in
I
my
was like,
dream.
"What? Come
And hit, you know what I mean?
Right. Pop up.
in this world?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. You're on the path.
You there?
You're on
Yeah,
the
I be
path.
reading that shit though. I think I just was feeling comfortable. Like, I think it was just a comfortable dream because
Right.
I didn't feel like scared of them things. I just was like,
It was just a day in the life.
why the fuck they out here?
He's like, "We're at the club now. I got to fight these motherfuckers, and
Yeah,
then I'm gonna
like-
get to the plane. Or I'll be all right."
Like, I wasn't surprised.
No, right.
Like almost like, fuck. I never seen that shit before, but I ain't surprised. You know what I mean? Like, anything could be out here.
Oh, so
But
maybe
that's-
maybe it's what's telling you.
Yeah, that's
When some
you
shit
going
pop up.
back in other timelines and cleaning them out. You had to clean that out of that, and now, boom, move forward. You know what I mean? Clean out, move forward, clean out, move forward. We're just cleaning all those timelines up. So he had to go back and handle that real quick. That's all that is. But it's all happening right now.
Oh, right. Oh, it's telling you when something appear, don't be scared of the shit.
That
No,
too.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
That too. If he ever does see it, he'll recognize it.
Yeah,
and
I'm
he'll
like-
go, "Oh shit, this is."
All right.
Yeah.
Seen something like this before,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and this seems kind of like it means something,
Right. You'll know it, but you'll feel
It might
it.
feel like deja vu.
Right, exactly. You'll feel it. You'll go, "Oh
Right.
shit, I've been here before." Exactly. Be like, "I remember
up.
this. I remember this."
My head is look like, hold up.
I remember this moment.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what that shit is.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Lucid dreaming.
Crazy world.
Yeah, I have dreams, but I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like here, Wow.
What, like you manifested it or something?
Yeah. Like his dream.
Essentially, I had to, unless the phone did it.
Right. It could AI. That's what AI is, man. We had that conversation. All these fucking things are every little one of these apps is a fucking entity of its own. You know what I mean? It's its own little fucking thing. It's learning. It's figuring things out. It's doing things. It's just a little program. We call them programs, but that's what they are. They're just little entities. This is the machine world. This is the machine world. We're battling the machine world because everything this can do, we can do.
You don't even really
need all this, but we just haven't learned those techniques yet. You know, because what did I say on the show the other day? Remember we were talking. It was like, how does your phone get updates? Over the air. Oh. How do you get updates? Over the air. We're the same fucking thing. We just haven't learned those techniques. We haven't remembered those techniques yet. That's all it is. We're getting there. We're on our way, people.
It'll start happening.
It's already starting to happen. Look at y'all talking about y'all's dreams and stuff.
Shit, we don't need these.
Right. Because once we can start talking telepathically and shit, we're not going to need to be able to fucking work on phones. If you want to talk to your mom, you can just talk to her. She'll talk back. You know what I mean? You'll know those frequencies at that time. We just don't have the frequencies right now. Because we haven't honed that, we haven't remembered that skill yet. That's how I'm looking at it. We just haven't remembered. Because remember, we came here with amnesia.
On level 9.
Right, on level 9 difficulty. So we're just remembering. So as we remember, we're going to start doing more shit as we're upgrading and we're evolving and we're building and we're winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Cloud 9. Ain't that a song?
Oh, hello. That's a weed song.
We on Cloud 9 right now.
Yeah.
Definitely. Bomb droppers.
Yeah. Yeah, we can start wrapping this thing up, though. We're getting to that time.
Good show.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Good talk.
So yeah.
Share some stories. Enlighten yourself.
Right.
Enlighten yourself.
Enjoy the world. Enjoy yourself.
It's all supposed to be here.
Right.
Everything that's here is supposed to be here.
Everything's teaching you something.
And you wanted it here. So you might as well just enjoy the ride.
Yep. Can't say it any better, right?
That's it.
All right, turn the lights off. What time is it? How do you follow that up?
And that's all, folks.
Right.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Just go straight to fucking
Hey, ppeintox.com, man.
ppeintox.com. Look at the mugs.
And,
check it out.
The boudin. I'm gonna have that boudin coming soon. Just letting y'all know.
Holiday boudin.
Yeah, bro.
Boudin.
I'm about to get in my bag. You know what I mean?
That's cooking with Prim.
I'm gonna be selling boudin.
Cooking with Prim.
Okay.
Order your links
Through Instagram.
Yep, through Instagram.
I'll pop it on the
Cooking with
screen.
Mr.
Cooking
Prim.
with Prim. I'll put it up on the screen. Definitely. Every week I gotta remember every time I say that too. Sometimes I forget, so forgive me. If it doesn't happen.
If it don't happen, you can find it.
Cooking with Prim. You already know what's up. Yeah,
You know,
find
you
it.
spread that love over here.
Spread that love.
You know.
Spread love, spread truth.
Yeah, I wanna make a drink too, man.
Just like an alcoholic drink?
No.
Or just a normal drink, like it's a kombucha or something? Just put some shit together?
Like a
healthy
tea.
drink.
A nice healthy
tea.
tea drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We need more of that. Need more of that.
I got the melon tea.
Because I be thinking, like, what else? Like, if you're not drinking water, like, what else can you drink? That's healthy.
If you're not drinking water healthy, yeah, I would say
tea.
it would be tea.
Right.
Tea.
But there's not a lot of options.
Exactly.
It's like
I think there's a
Earl
market.
Grey, peach. You're like, what
No,
the fuck
man.
are we doing? Like,
Got to make that thing
yeah.
Make it kick, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I think there's a way to get a good.
I'm with you. That makes sense. Let's get in the tea game, guys.
About to get in the tea.
They come with the herbs.
Hey, we about to twist it on them. They threw up.
Ooh.
Remember when they threw all that tea in the Boston
Infused tea.
tea
I
party?
love it.
About to show y'all.
They got that yet? I think we just cornered the market.
Man, listen. Where you get the tea, man? Where you get the tea? You hear me? If you want some tea, we got the melon tea.
Right?
Oh,
You know
you
what
got
I'm
some?
I'm telling you.
You know what's up?
I got some.
You got some action?
I got some.
There it is. Okay.
It might have a little.
you do it.
Yo, it might have a little hint of Hennessy in it.
Look.
Look.
It's
Hold
a
up.
fucking hot toddy all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
bro. Like a little splash of,
Yeah.
little splash of Henny.
Not too much.
Not a lot, bro.
Not too much.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, for real.
And
you got the honey in there too.
Right?
Right.
It's just honey in the
That's
the tea.
true. That's the good
Right.
stuff, yeah.
and infused.
Like
Right.
you
You get
said.
the little
And
weed
then
with
infused,
it too.
right? Yeah.
Drink, bro.
Tea.
Then you get relaxation. It's all in there.
It's gonna have herb,
That shit get rid of
herbs,
your
honey, herbs, honey.
Lemon?
Wait, just herbs and honey. That's all it got in it.
That's all it needs.
that's
We
it.
just putting the herbs we want to
Diffusion.
put it. We want to put the herbs we want in it.
Right.
Which is may have a little bit of
Well, you have
get you
yeah.
right. Get you right. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Have a little bit of that in there. Make it like a warm situation. Now you got the honey from the bees. We all need that. That's good for
pure raw honey. Pure raw honey.
Oh, local honey.
Right, local,
Yeah,
yeah,
local
sure.
honey
Oh, then we got to start a bee farm.
in your in your town. In your town.
Yeah, then we start a bee farm.
In your town.
Right.
And we sell the hot
the
drinks.
honeys.
What the fuck we gonna call
I
this
mean,
shit, man?
honey.
That tea.
That tea.
They just call it that tea.
That tea.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it easy, bro. If we overthink it,
That tea.
it's going.
Oh no.
That's all we gotta call it.
Just gotta let it come.
You know what I'm saying? he's like, let's not just hash it all out right here.
Yeah.
He's like, let's sleep on it. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, you can take it, but you ain't got the tea. We got the tea.
See?
You dig?
Oh shit!
That's
Sells
the commercial
itself.
right there, bro.
Fucking sells
That's the
itself.
fucking commercial right there.
Yeah,
Like, that's the motherfucking commercial. We done. Like, yo, that's a wrap, man. Yo, hey,
Yeah, crazy.
print that. You know what I'm saying?
Cut that out.
Don't give them the secret, man.
That's
Yo,
what I'm saying.
This gonna come back on the secret files.
Yeah, we
the
go,
outtakes,
we
nigga.
go,
All right, they'll be like, this is the 15 minutes you didn't see.
See, yeah. The talk about the tea, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
that
nice.
tea talk.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man. So we get that shit popping like that. I think that would be a good option, though.
That's a good
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
You know,
Shit.
I mean, the English are out. You know what I mean? They like tea.
Man, you could eat your little biscuit or crackers with it. You know
a
what I'm saying?
Biscoff.
Whatever the fuck y'all eat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck they eat, tea and crackers, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We just selling
Crumpets? Is it tea and crumpets?
We just selling tea. I think it'll go good with that though.
Tea.
You know what I mean? It'll
telling
probably
you.
go good with your crackers. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good taste too,
I get it.
man.
It makes sense. I'm with it. I'm in.
The whole time it's gonna detox you though. Same time.
Right.
True.
Right. We
Boom.
yo,
There's got to be some health benefits.
we're gonna
to it.
put
Yeah.
we're gonna put
Definitely health
herbs
benefits.
and honey in it. That's
Right,
it.
right.
Herbs and honey.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all you need.
I like
That's
it.
it.
We might have the special blend.
Two
for-
ingredients. Our tea only has 2 ingredients.
technically.
That tea. I'm cutting that one out. TC, perfect.
Yo, they have
That's
flavor. We could put like maybe a little bit of flavor in it. Like maybe but we gotta use
So it comes with
Fruit.
a pack
Shit,
of honey
they
that
can
you
use
add
their
to
own
it?
fruit. They can make their, you know what I mean? Like
That's
I'll
what
get a lemon.
You just write that on the back,
Yeah.
and you say
Goes good with
you
the
say,
lemon.
You say goes good
Yeah.
with fruits like lemons, strawberries,
Yeah.
and then people will put it in there, and then boom.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
We'll start a fucking thing. You
Get
just
that
write
shit-
it on the back.
and
Let
That's
them-
it.
Running on some crushed
That's how you
ice.
keep the fucking fruit market in
Best-
session. You know
Best
what
served over crushed ice.
I mean? Oh,
If
hello.
you're using the fruit.
Then you come up with drinks.
and then or you could just take it and
Like, whoa. You giving too much.
We're just snorkeling over here.
Yeah, don't give him everything.
We're just snorkeling over here.
Shit, we
saying
look up every time.
a lot of applications,
Right. Somebody else doing that
for
shit.
that tea, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And for the meantime, hey, we got these cups you could put them in.
Look at
Yep.
yeah, there it is.
Yep.
These are the deep ones too. Look at that.
Nice
Where's my
round
tea?
ones.
That's a good deep cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all could have. Yeah, we could have tea. We could be drinking the tea on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
facts.
there it is.
Facts.
That'll be our new drink.
We gonna do it, man. We gonna make a tea.
Sounds right.
We gonna produce it, bottle it, package it up.
We got it. Send it to you.
That gotta be easy to do, bro.
Easy.
You just gotta brew it
You just got
In the sun.
and then bottle it.
shit. And you don't need a lot. You need like what? 2 tablespoons. Boop boop. You could boil it. You could throw it. You put it in the water while the water boiling,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Put the flavors in
and it
it.
turn. Yeah, man. That thing.
Put the
Boy,
put the herbs in
I'm
it.
telling you,
Yeah. Put the
that
herbs
thing be hitting. That thing be hitting.
It'd be the real supercharger.
Yeah. No sugar. Straight honey.
That's the new game right there. Health products. Yeah. Oh, I didn't talk about that. There's new health products or healing products on the website, ppeintox.com. Check it out. And let's finish it off with that.
Yep. Get your mental.
Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox, along with
BDot, baby.
and our special guest, Mr. Prim.
Mr. Prim.
We'll catch y'all next time, next year. See ya.
Bomb droppers.
Awkward Intelligence.